Hi, welcome to my video, my exercise video for you today. It's Emma. So today I'm going to do a short video and we're going to focus today on sore knees, okay? Many of us have, arthritis in our knees and they get very, very sore. So what I was thinking to address today is how to just strengthen all the muscles around the knees. The knees are not muscles themselves, they are joints, but we can strengthen all the muscles of the lower body to help cushion those knee joints, okay? So if we are suffering from arthritis or any other kinds of knee issues, today we're going to try and help that, okay, with some of the exercises that we're about to do. So my chair is turned this today because I want you to see my feet and legs and what we're doing. So I would like you to as well get your chair, get it ready. When you're on your chair, you're facing me, okay? I'm just gonna do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna sit nice and tall in our chairs, okay? And the first one is a heel lift. So make sure when we're doing these kinds of exercises, it's all about aligning the muscles of the leg. So align the ankle joint with the knee joint, okay? I'll remind you as we go through these and I'll show you what I mean, okay? A little bit more precisely with each exercise, okay? So get started, okay? Get yourself ready. If you need to turn the video off, go ahead and get yourself ready. Get your chair, make sure it's a sturdy chair with no armrests, but make sure there's nothing around and that it's a sturdy chair. I checked it before I started filming so that it doesn't slip away from me. So make sure it's a nice sturdy chair and not too soft. Okay, preferably a wooden chair. This has a tiny bit of cushioning, but it's in a very, very minimal. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to be looking at the camera this way, but my legs are that way, and we're going to be focusing on that today. Okay, so here we go. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to do those heel raises. Okay, so we're going to raise each heel of each foot. Okay, 8 times. Up and down. Up and 2. Up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, and 8. Let's go over to the other side, the other foot. Make sure you're staying nice and tall and that you're engaging your core. Your back is not touching the back of the chair, okay? All right, the other side, here we go. Up with the heel and down. 2 and down. Make sure that knee is aligned. 3 and down. 4 and down. 5, 6, breathing it out. 7 and 8. So we're doing these on a chair. You can also do these, I know for some people, especially when you have knee issues, it's pretty difficult to get down on the ground on a mat, but you can do all these that we're doing on the chair on the floor as well. So if you're capable of going on down to the floor and you want to try these on the floor, it's pretty much the same thing, only that you're lying down, okay? So, whoa, okay, so the next one is going to be the opposite muscle. So that one we were working the calf muscles to strengthen them. Now we're going to work the shin muscles, the muscles of the front of the lower leg, okay? So if your shoulders started to creep in front, make sure you bring them back. And here we go. So lifting the toes this time, one at a time, okay? And down. And when you come up, just hold it there for a second or two. Don't go right down right away, okay? This is 3 and down. 4, down. 5, 6, breathe it out. 7 and 8. Rest that foot, other side, ready, here we go. 1 and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. You can feel that in the front of the leg. 5, down. 6, 7, and 8. If 8 is too many, you can go down to 6 or 4, okay? This is your exercise video, so you can do with it whatever you like, but I really ask that you do this about 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week, to really start to feel the benefits, okay? And I mean it when I tell you that these exercises really do help with the inflammation in the knees, okay? I've had both my knees, the meniscuses are gone, and these are some exercises that were given to me by the orthopedic surgeon that did the surgery, and they have helped tremendously. So just that little bit of advice, okay? So the next one we're going to do is a leg extension, okay? So we're going to lift the right leg, okay? And then we're going to extend that right leg, okay? And then we're going to bend it again and down. Same side, okay? So lift, extend, bend, and down. That's 2. Lift, extend, bend, and 3. Lift, extend, bend, and 4. Lift, extend, bend, and 5. Lift, extend, bend, and 6. Lift, extend, bend, and 7. Last one, extend, bend, and 8. And you will feel that in the quadriceps, the muscles on the front of the thigh, okay? Let's go again, go over to the other side. And again, I didn't mention about aligning the knee and the ankle. So here we go. When you're lifting, then as you bring it up, you will make sure you're aligned. So you're not out with the foot, okay? So everything's aligned, okay, with the knee. You sit nice and tall, and then you bend and down. That's 1. Lift, extend, bend, and 2. Lift, extend, bend, and 3. Lift, extend, bend, and 4. Lift, extend, bend, and 5. Lift the knee, extend, bend, 6. Lift, extend, bend, 7. Last one. Lift, extend, bend, and 8. Okay, just relax a little bit. So for the next one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to stand on our feet, okay? Now, if you need help with the standing, make sure you hold on to your chair. But if not, what we'd like to do is tuck our elbows into our side waists here, and then we're going to go into a rocking motion. So I'm going to look straight ahead for this one just so that I do it properly for you. And we're going to go into a rocking motion. So I'm solid on my feet, okay? And then from here, we're going to bring the butt right onto the chair. Make sure it's there, okay? And come down, okay? So rock, so bring the torso down towards the legs. As you do this, plant your feet down, come up, okay? And then you come back down. Stand up tall, whoops, stand up tall. Yeah, it's hard, it's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks. And then stick the butt out, sit in the chair, and that's 2. Okay, we're gonna just do 4 of these, okay? So tucking those arms or holding, okay? I'll show you the holding variation. So holding like this, you're looking straight ahead, and you're just gonna rock forward. It's a little bit easier, and then stand yourself up by using those nice strong muscles on the legs. And then same thing, you're gonna reach back with your bum first, hold onto the chair, and then come down, okay? That might be easier for some of you, okay? So that was 3. Let's do one more. Here we go. And rock forward. Bring those feet right solid to the floor. Stand up nice and tall. And then reach back with the butt. You should bend the knees a little bit. Come down and sit and rest. Okay? So that's a really good one. And if you could do even just that throughout the day, just stand and sit like that, okay? You're doing well because you're using pretty much all the muscles of the legs, and using those muscles, you're strengthening them, and this will help with your knees, okay? The next one is a quad set. So with the quad set, you start with the leg extended, okay, like that, and then you're gonna tense up that leg. So again, make sure you're nicely aligned. The knee is aligned with the ankle, and the knee is also aligned with the hip, okay? So here we go. So you're going to extend like this. Make sure what you're doing here, you're tensing up the muscles of the front of the leg, so you're bringing your kneecaps towards yourself, if that makes any sense to you, okay? So you're gonna, so bring those, so you're gonna tense up, then you're gonna release, and then you're gonna lower down. It looks kind of like the first one we did, but it is not. It's using a different set of muscles, okay? So here we go, starting in the extended position, okay? From here, you're gonna tense, tense, tense. You really see those muscles working here, and then you're gonna bend it and release it. Okay, so that was 2. So extend, and when you get to that extension, then you do the quad set. So you pull that calf, rather that knee cap right back, okay, by tensing it up, and then you release it. That was number 4. We got 4 more like that, okay, on this side. So extend, tense, 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 and release. That's 5. Extend, tense. You won't see any movement in the tension, and release. That's 6. Extend, tense, and that's 7. Extend, tense it up, and that's 8. Bring it down, other side, all right? So you're comfy, cozy in your chair, okay? So extend that left leg up, okay? Now tense up, and make sure everything's aligned. Tense up that kneecap and release. That's 1. Extend, tense, and release. That's 2. Extend, tense, and release. You might see your leg go up just a little bit when you tense. Extend, tense, and release. That's 4, I think. Extend, tense, and release. That's 5. Extend, tense that front of that leg, and bend and release. That's 6. Extend, tense, and 7. Last one. Extend, tense, and 8, and rest. All right. So the next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch, and we've done these before when we do also, it's a quadriceps stretch and a hip flexor stretch. Again, we need to do these to strengthen these muscles of the upper leg so that everything in the lower knee doesn't take all the brunt. So if these muscles are nice and strong, the knee doesn't have as much impact when you're walking or any kind of movement that you're having to do where you need your knees, okay? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to move over to one side of the chair. So one cheek, the inside cheek stays in the center of the chair, okay? You can hold on to your chair for stability. The outside leg, send it back for as far as it'll go, okay? And all we're gonna do here is just hold this stretch. So stay nice and tall, okay? You can look straight ahead, align your neck and your spine, and just breathe it out. Here we go, we're gonna breathe it out 3 times, okay? So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. And bring the foot back to the floor. Walk yourself over to the other side of your chair. And we'll do the same thing to the other leg, okay? Hopefully you have space around you. If not, you can move your chair. Okay, make sure you're stable. If you need to hold on to your chair for stability, you go ahead and do that. Okay, so you plant the front foot, the back one, send it back as far as it'll go. Okay, I'm pretty flexible. I can go really, really far, but if you're only going here, that's okay. All right, you're still gonna get a nice stretch in that thigh and the hip flexor. So when you get there, okay, to a position that feels nice and comfortable and you're nice and stable on your chair, look straight ahead, shoulders are back, tummy is tight, and let's inhale right here through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And slowly, holding on, come back to your sitting tall position, all right? And sit in the center of your chair. The next one is for your hips, okay? As I said, we're going to work all the muscles of the lower body today, okay? To try and help our knees with arthritis and inflammation and all those kinds of issues. Okay, so sitting nice and tall. I call this my number 4 because your legs kind of look like a number 4. Okay, so what you're doing is your one leg is going to, one foot is going to stay planted onto the floor. The other one, bring it up over your thigh. And if this is really, really, really hard for you, you can just cross at your legs, at your ankles, okay? You're still going to get a bit of a stretch right here, okay? But if at all possible, try to bring it right up, okay? If at all possible. I have this knee of mine is pretty badly beaten up, so it doesn't do what it's supposed to. The other knee will go a lot lower, but that's okay. It's still in the effort, okay? That's the whole idea. Now, from this position, what we're going to do is we're going to lean forward a little bit, okay? As you lean forward, you're going to feel that stretch in the back there, right in the hip area. It's a beautiful stretch, actually. And all we're going to do here is just hold that stretch again, okay? Breathing it in and out, just like we did with a quad stretch. So here we go. Breathing it in and out. And in and out. And last one, in and out. As I breathe out, I try and come a little bit lower with my torso. All right, in the inhale, come back up. And let's try the other side. So bring that leg down, and now we're going to bring the other one up. And as you can see, this knee here can bend quite a bit further down, okay? And that's where I'd like it to be, but it's not happening with this one just yet, okay? It's getting there slowly. All right, so sitting up nice and tall, and what we're going to do here, we're going to lean forward, okay? Lean our torso towards our thighs, our hip, our lap, and let's start again. So breathing in, and as you go down, breathe out. And remember, your exhalation is a little bit longer than your inhalation, okay? Breathing in, come up a little bit, breathe in, and then breathe out. And the last one, breathing in as you come up, through the nose, and then out through the mouth. And breathe out and come up. Rather breathe in and come up and rest. All right, so the next one we're going to do, I'm going to turn my chair around for this one. It's again for the hips, and especially the hip joint. And what we're going to do here, we're going to sit up a little bit on your chair, okay? So the left leg stays planted onto the floor, and the right leg, or you can do vice versa, it doesn't matter. You're going to bring that knee up, and you're going to hold onto your chair if you need. If you don't, then just let your hands relax down to the sides like this, okay? And all you're going to do is you're going to do a little circle, okay? Whoops, something happened here. I've got a low battery, sorry. Okay, here we go again. So, okay, sorry about that. Let's begin, okay? So bring that knee up and circle to the side. 1, on the outside, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And rest that leg. All right, take a little breather right here, and then you're going to bring up the other leg, okay? So you can bring up the other knee. Pretend there's a pencil right here on that kneecap, and you're going to draw circles going on the outside. 1, but you're using the hip to bring the leg around, okay? 3, 4, 5, breathe it out, 6, 7, and 8. And rest. So we have to do the same thing, this time going inward, okay? So sit up nice and tall. If you've fallen apart, always engage the abs, because you know, when you're sitting down and doing any kind of activity, you're still working your core, okay? So sitting up nice and tall, lifting up that knee. This time we're gonna go towards the center, so it's a counterclock, okay? So here we go. Hands are out to the side, we're holding onto the chair, and let's begin. Around, and 2, and 3, all the way around. 4, you can feel that in your hip joint. 6, 7, I believe it is, and 8, and rest. And we'll go ahead and try the other side. So sit up nice and tall, engage your abs, bring the knee up, and inward this time. 1, and 2, and 3. You can exaggerate it if you want. 4, 5, if you're nice and lubricated through the hips. 6, 7, and 8, and rest. All right, the next one, I call it a knee pull, okay? And we're going to try and work the backs of the thighs, okay? It's a little bit hard to do it in a sitting position, but it's doable. So what we need to do is we need to come up, make sure you're steady so that you don't have, maybe I'll do it this way. I'll turn my chair around again so you can see me better. Okay, so I'm coming pretty forward on my chair. Just don't make sure that you're not tipping it. Again, you can hold on for stability or not, okay? It's entirely up to you. If you want a better workout, so you're working more muscles, you don't hold on. But if you need that stability, then you can hold on, okay? And what we're gonna do here, we're going to do leg pulls. So you're gonna extend your leg, okay? And it's really hard to feel this, or anyway, I'm going to try and tell you what I need you to do. I need you to pretend there's something here that you want to push it back. So you're resisting, okay? You're resisting. Almost like to the point where you want to bring the heel to the bottom of your chair, all right? And then extend again. We'll just do 4 per side, okay? This is not easy, so look straight ahead. Sit up nice and tall. And so your leg is extended, everything is aligned, and you're just going to resist, 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 resist. And my leg is shaking right now. And that's 2, okay? You don't bring it all the way down to the floor. Again, extend and push that block that's behind that heel. Resist, 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 resist. And 3, last one on this side. Here we go. And push, resist, 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 resist. And 4, and rest. We're going to go over and try the other side. So the starting position is an extended leg, okay? So make sure you're looking at your leg and everything is aligned, okay? Sometimes mine are off, but we have to try and keep that alignment, okay? So here we go. Sitting nice and tall, hands either here or anywhere where they're not doing anything. And here we go. Push, resist, resist, push that heel. Resist, 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 resist. And extend. The extension is actually where you relax, okay? So here we go. Resist, 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 resist. And let it relax. That's number 2. And bring it back. Push, 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 push that heel. And that's number 3. Last one. Stay tall and relaxed. Push, 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 push. And relax. And rest. You can shake out your legs a little bit. All right, so we're getting close to our end here. The next one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. It's a very common stretch. You see runners doing it all the time. And you can do it, you know, with a surface that's higher. But today, for all intents and purposes, we're going to do it right here on the floor, okay? Right here, you're going to place your heel on the floor. It's for the backs of the legs, okay? And all we're going to do here, you can leave your hands wherever you wish. You could hold onto your chair if you need. We're going to bring our torso towards our lap again, keeping that one leg extended and the other one, the foot is flat on the floor, okay? So looking straight ahead, shoulders are back, chest is proud, and you're going to lean forward with your torso. And then when you get to that place that feels a little bit difficult, breathe out. You should feel a nice stretch from the bottom of your heel there the bottom of your leg rather, right by your heel, right to the top of your butt, okay? That should be a nice stretch that you're feeling right here. And then breathing it in, come up. And we're gonna go down again 3 times, okay? Here we go, ready? And start to bring your torso down, shoulders are back. Shh. Look straight ahead. And slowly coming up and breathing it in. Relax at the top. And last but not least, okay? Here we go. Ready? And breathe out. Shh. And breathe in. And sit up tall. Bring the foot back to meet the other one. You can readjust if you need. Make sure your chair is you're still not right in the center of your chair. All right, so extend the other leg this time with the heel forward, okay? The other knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. And from here, shoulders are squeezing back, tummy's nice and tight, chest is open, and you're gonna either hold or not hold, and you're gonna lean forward, head is up. Okay, lean, 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 breathe it out. Shh. And slowly coming back, breathing it in through the nose to sitting tall. Okay, 2 more like that. Breathe it out as you start to lean forward. Shh. And breathing it in. And last but not least, breathing it out. Shh. And slowly breathing it in. And let it relax. You can do a couple of shoulder rolls just because our shoulders were staying nice and back, okay? So you can roll them back a little bit, okay? So the next one we're going to do, I'm going to turn my chair around again to face you. And this one here it's our last one, okay, everybody? So you're done, you're almost done, okay? So this one here is a thigh, it's an inner thigh stretch. So we work every single muscle of our lower body, and the inner thighs, we're not gonna forget them, okay? So we're gonna put our feet really wide apart and angle your legs wide apart and angle your feet on going outward, okay? Sit up nice and tall and tight through the abdominal muscles here. And all we're going to do is we're just going to place our hand inside the inside of the knee, this knee bone right here. And we're just going to help it, hold it back a little tiny bit, okay? All this time, make sure your abs are engaged. And all you're going to do is just hold it back, hold, and breathe it out, okay? You spread your legs open, push on this one knee, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release. All right, and now we'll go over and try the other side. So realign, readjust, refocus, okay? And take your same hand as the knee you're going to push, okay? And you're gonna place that hand right there. So stay nice and tall and push that inner thigh, that inner knee. Push it right out till you get a nice stretch in through here, your groin area, right down to your knee, all right? The other hand, you just place it on your knee and relax it there. It's not doing anything, okay? Hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And very good. Walk your feet towards each other. And we are done for today. We did good. So hopefully you do this 3 times a week, okay? You will feel a difference in your knees. Trust me, it works if you work it, okay? And remember, I'll leave you with this thought today, okay? So you do it and you will feel motivated to do it, okay? So the more you do it, the more you will feel motivated, all right? Namaste. Thank you very much.